Good morning, my little peaches. It is 6:02 on this Thursday morning. Taylor and Trese here.
Yes, TNT.
On Thursdays. That's our gig.
That is right. For the time being, it is.
It has been hot as all get out. I opened the door to let the dog out last night, and the humidity just
slapped you in the face.
Did. I was like, how can it be this hot at 10 o'clock at night? It's
almost
crazy.
Like, you know the videos you see of an octopus just... That's how it feels. Feels like an octopus just slapping and clinging onto your face.
I don't like it. You brought a little guest with you this morning.
I have two of my friends coming on this morning. One being Mr. Rex Snorty.
So cute. I like Piggy Smalls and Notorious P.I.G. That was hilarious.
I know.
Those were cute.
Decent
love.
Decent don't know about that though. So
He won't get it.
He won't get it. But we did get a pet pig. I think I talked a little bit about it yesterday. My mom got Decent a pig for her birthday. So I don't know, but he's here. We're going to bring him on a little later. But right now,
he's cute.
He's eating his piggy salad for breakfast.
He's not. I scare him. I tried to pet him, and he jumped back into the back of his little cage.
He was pretty chill with you. He's a baby, so he's scared of a lot of things. But I think he's just annoyed because you were over there trying to touch him, and he was eating his piggy salad.
Yeah, it might have been.
So,
well, I mean,
but he'll be here today. Chrissy's pig sitting. So
I love it. She asked, could she yesterday? She's like, can I pig sit?
Yes. But you know what? I realized today is, too, the national holiday.
I know.
It's National Bacon Lovers Day.
Well, I mean,
what can you do? He's not the kind of
though.
Yeah, he's the
not
pet. He's
the
a pet.
eating kind.
He's a coon pig. But I've seen on TikTok some people pronounce it coony pig, so I don't know. But apparently they're like the Wagyu of pork when they get big. And Bailey has been studying all into that. I was like, no, we're not going from pet to plate. We're not doing that.
No.
Not at all.
Absolutely not.
But
once you give it a name, it's not
not food. No.
Absolutely not.
And he is friends with our weenie dog Slinky. So they get along
good?
very well. And he's just fitting in perfectly.
He's so cute. His little tail just wags.
I know.
He's just so happy. He's little. I expected him to be bigger, I guess.
Yeah, he's tiny.
Really tiny.
He like a small harness is almost too big for him.
Yeah, he's puppy size.
Yeah.
You know, a normal size puppy. He's so cute.
That is our first guest. And then in the 7 o'clock hour, we're going to have Holly Miner with Simply Lake and Lace on.
I'm looking forward to that.
Me too. I'm so excited. She's a good friend of mine. And she started on YouTube, and it's just blown up. And that's her job now. So I'm excited for her to talk to us about that.
So she's a content creator. That's her thing.
Yes, a content creator. But she started on YouTube when it was like not a whole lot of people were doing it.
Yeah.
So very neat.
Have you seen... It's a game. I went in to see a customer yesterday. I'm not going to say who because they don't advertise, so sorry. It's new to us. It's actually been around for a really, really long time. It's an Asian type of game called Mahjong. Have you seen this?
I've seen it. There's like a Mahjong craze going on right now.
It is a huge craze. And the thing with it is it's really neat because they're like little domino styled tiles, but they're not dominoes. They're thicker and they're a little more slender.
Yeah.
And they have little what do you call it? Like just little pictures and different types of
almost
symbols and things like that. And then you the American version, you have like a little booklet and you go from the booklet to play.
Yeah.
It looks way more difficult than I think I would ever be able to comprehend.
I know.
But isn't this the same thing that like you have that game on your phone?
Yeah,
because I want to say I have that.
That's what I say. My dad has played this online forever. Him and Decent play it together. But I've not personally played, but a lot of people in Chilton County play, and I think a lot of businesses do have like mahjong night where people come in and kind of teach you how to play. Holly plays, so she could tell us a lot about it.
Yeah, that's very interesting. What I have on the video is nothing like what they have set out because they have little tables. It's like 4 to a table. You have mats.
Yeah, and then you have to have like the little bar, like the push bars and stuff. I mean,
it almost really neat.
Yeah, it is. I know nothing about it. I haven't looked into it because I just don't think that'd be smart enough to play it. But
yeah, I don't think I am either. I really don't.
It's a thing now. And a lot of people, they're like super into decorating their tables. Have you seen like the tablecloths and all that?
Yes. This particular customer had a little area, moved out some of the stuff that they had in there like to sell, moved it around and have a whole mahjong thing set up.
Oh my gosh,
in
so
there.
People can just come play anytime?
Well, no, she has designated
have
times.
tables.
They have the tables and you have game nights where they come and play, and then they're doing like a 4-week actual tournament.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Serious.
So yeah, this is like for real
This is like
stuff.
the cornhole, like men love cornhole, women love mahjong.
Yeah.
Or mahjong, however you say
mahjong. I don't know how you say it. Actually, the internet had it spelled and pronounced 2 different ways.
Huh.
I don't know. I'm probably saying it wrong if I had to guess.
I've always heard like 2 syllable, like mahjong.
Mahjong. That's how I would say it.
But I say mahjong. Because that's how I read it.
That's how you
But
read it.
I play around. I'm like, I'm not smart enough to learn. Really, I could probably learn. I don't have 4 friends that's going to get together and all learn together.
Right.
You have to have 4 people to play.
Yes. Well, here's the thing about this game, though, is that you don't have to have 4 friends yourself. You just have to have 4 people interested, and you go and then you go together. Play.
But the people that play at home that have like mahjong night, it's almost replacing. What is that?
Bunko?
Yes. It's almost replacing bunko.
I said, so is this kind of like a bunko thing? Because you do have to roll a dice.
Yeah. But bunko, you have to have 10 people, don't you?
Yeah, and you have to change.
Definitely couldn't play bunko. My gosh.
And you change.
Yeah, each time.
This one you don't necessarily change tables. I think you can, but the way they're set up, you don't.
Huh.
But I just wondered if you knew what it was.
I know of it, but I don't know about it.
Is that something that you would commit to doing once a week, going to play?
Maybe.
Because at one time I thought that I would do bunko, and I never got like that into it. I don't know why.
Were you invited to bunko?
Yeah, like all the time.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. I was invited to join,
I don't know
invited to
what bunko
play.
is.
I did
I just know
a
about
charity bunko thing.
Charity
where
bunko?
I actually went. Yeah, you go and you pay. I think
Almost
you pay
like charity bingo, kind of?
Yes, it was exactly like that. And then I won like 4 prizes that night.
Okay, but what is bunko? Is it a card game?
Yes, card and dice.
Oh, so almost like Yahtzee?
Kinda.
I don't know how to play Yahtzee either.
Oh no, Yahtzee's fun. Now look,
But
you
bunko is not? What's that? What is that? Oh, that's my hair. I thought I had a string on me or something.
I would play. I do Yahtzee night, and I would do Uno night.
Oh,
because I am. But I think the way people play Uno now is probably not the way you're supposed to do it. Because,
really?
Yeah, because in Uno you can draw 4, draw 2, skip. That whole thing all on one person. And the original rules of Uno, you're not supposed to do it that way. But I think we just made them up as we go.
Yeah.
But
I feel like everybody plays Uno different.
yeah, I mean, they just kind of do it the way they want.
Yeah, kind of.
My house, my rules.
I mean, you can't argue that, I guess.
I mean, yeah.
Can you leave?
Yeah.
Well, good morning to everyone in our comments on Facebook. Good morning to everyone on YouTube, everyone listening on their way to work or while you're getting ready listening on the app. TNT said they're going to be selling peanuts today in town. That's so exciting. I will be here at noon.
TNT peanuts.
I'll be at the preschool till noon, and then I'll be here.
Now, we have said multiple times TNT should bring TNT some peanuts.
And they are.
They are?
I hope you come at noon. Yeah, he said, I'll bring you some peanuts today.
Ooh. Yay.
Where are you going to be set up, TNT? They're going to be in town today. Mr. John asked, is it a potbelly pig? No, it is a coon pig, which is apparently the dog of pigs in the pig community. So he looks like the little pig from Moana.
I don't know, but
I don't know about Moana. Mr. Mike told us that it was another national holiday. We know. We're saving that one until Baden gets us some information to go with it.
Yeah.
And then Miss Tammy said she's back. Yes,
Hey,
on
Tammy.
Thursdays, it's TNT again for, I don't know how long, but right now. So it's us,
It's
TNT. And good morning, Miss Wilma, and to Corinth Baptist Church. Everyone else listening and watching, thank you so much for tuning in, spending your morning with us. But it is 6:12. That means it is time for a break real quick. Go grab you a beverage, Coke, coffee, water. It's not 5 o'clock yet. You just missed the 5 o'clock mark. So stay hydrated this morning. Stay sober. And we'll be back after the break. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with TNT. Trese and Taylor will be right back.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun. Stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
We are back. The time is 6:15 on Thursday, August the 20th.
Yes.
What
It's
in
the
the
20th.
world? The whole month's almost gone.
I know. Do you know it's going to be Christmas next month at this rate?
Yes. Well, it's about to be all the way fall in my house. My daughter was like, "Mom, it is crispy out here.
It really
Why are
is.
you putting out fall stuff?" I was like, "I got to get in the mindset,
But you
or I
know,
won't ever make it."
Once September hits, I think a lot of people, and me too, like after Labor Day, I don't care if it's 100 degrees, I'm going to have pumpkins. You know? Like, you're going to come in my house and it's going to smell like Thanksgiving.
Look, I'm
not
not
with the food, but like with the candles and stuff.
I'm not even waiting until Labor Day. After Labor Day, I've already gotten some stuff and I started just easing it out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm getting there, getting ramped up.
Yeah.
I've already started getting.
You're thawing it out. You're
Yeah.
defrosting.
Every time I go in any kind of retail store, I'm over there where the fall stuff is,
Oh, yeah.
checking it out. I think husband will probably murder me if I bring home anything else fall related.
Throw it in that room and act like you've had it, you know?
Well, I could do that, except for I clean that room out.
Oh, dang.
That room has been that way for a minute. It has been the catch-all that the attic couldn't hold, and I actually cleaned it all out, and so now it's clean in there.
Yeah.
All he has to do is peek.
Man.
He sees a bag on that bed, he's gonna know I've been somewhere.
Dang, you done bamboozled yourself. You
I
should have put it
know.
off a little
Dang
while.
it. Dadgummit. And I can't say what I would do because then he'd figure that out too. So I'm not just going to keep it to myself.
Yeah, just keep it a secret. Well, yesterday we went and bought my mom a birthday present. And Decent, God love him, I told him, I was like, it's about to be fall. It's going to be decorating with pumpkins and stuff. He was wanting to buy her all the stuff for her flower beds. And like he picked up like this solar powered butterfly thing and just all the things for flower beds. And then like there was a snake sprinkler. I think it says like 7 feet long. And him and her playing the sprinkler outside. And he's like, Alma has to have the snake. And I was like, no. It's like y'all have a while to play in the snake sprinkler, but let's get her something fall. So we were smelling the candles, and there was one. These are at Aldi. So, like, you know, it's kind of hit or miss which all candles are hit or miss, but
they are.
Especially like the cheap ones. So I smelled one. It was fall leaves. I thought it smelled good. He said, oh, it smells like medicine. And I was like, okay.
Interesting.
So then we smell the other ones. One's like super cakey, like pumpkin cheesecake or something. I know she don't like the sweet smells. And then they had a apple pumpkin wreath or something like that. And it smelled okay, but it just kind of smelled like apples that had been sitting in your attic. Like it was dusty smelling.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. I know exactly. So there's been a couple of candles that I've smelled that have smelled that. You're like, why did you even put that together?
This smells like you got it from your grandma, and she bought it back in the 50s. Like, this is pretty bad.
It's been sitting a minute.
So, yes. So, I went back to the fall leaves, the one he said it smelled like medicine, because it was my favorite one. I turned it around, grabbed a different one off the shelf, and I was like, smell this one. Oh, well, I like this one. And he's like, ooh, that one's a good one. And I was like, yes. So we ended up getting her a candle, and we did compromise on a fall candle and on a frog garden stake.
Oh,
because frogs,
they don't ever go out of.
They're not.
Yeah,
they're not a summer bug. They're all year long. So.
Yeah. See, I do angels and things like that they're like like all year. You can't go wrong with an angel.
No, and she decorates with churches too.
I've seen some pretty ones.
I know. I love the little wooden ones that light up on the inside. Oh, I love those. But speaking of her birthday, so we went to Publix. She loves the Publix cake, which I'm just throwing out all these names. None of these people sponsor, but you know, whatever. Anyway. Decent's like, let's get her flowers. And I was like, okay. Pico had already ordered her flowers. And she sent a picture of the flowers. And I'm not making fun of Pico. God love him. He did really, really good. His flower budget's a little higher than ours is, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Obviously. And I was like, I mean, we can get her some flowers, but Coco already got her some flowers. And he's like, no, we get flowers. And I was like, okay. So I told him, I was like, let's get this little bouquet. That way she has a small vase for when you bring her flowers from inside or outside. And he's like, yeah. So we buy the little mini bouquet that's like this tall. If you're watching, it's like this tall. And we get over there. I should have sent this picture to Baden, but the flowers Pico bought were so much bigger in person, and they were already huge. Our flowers were half the size of his vase.
Did it look like
Let
this?
me send the picture to Baden. It didn't even look like that. Okay? Let me just send this picture to Baden.
But it's the thought that counts.
Yes. And I was picking fun at, of course, Decent didn't notice, you know. But I was picking fun at Pico, and I sent him this picture. I'm trying to send it to Baden. I'm sorry that I'm on my phone. But I'll have to get it up in a minute. Anyway, that's the picture.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really bad. So I sent Pico this picture, and I'm like, your flowers versus our flowers. And he said, I really did not know that those flowers going to be the size that they were.
Yeah, he just because he probably did the teleflower thing.
So hopefully it comes through. Well, no, he called. And I don't know if they sponsor either. But, I mean, these flowers were so freaking beautiful. I'm just going to have to say something anyway. He called Pinedale Gardens.
Oh, yeah, they advertise with us.
Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't sure. Mm-hmm. And those are the most beautiful flowers. Like, I don't think that he could have went in person somewhere and ordered flowers and worked with someone personally and done a better job than what these look like.
They always put good stuff together. Anytime we've asked them to do anything for us, they always go above and beyond.
Yes.
And their stuff is really, really, really pretty.
Me and Mom were talking, and she was like, go all over that.
Bam. Okay.
Me and Mom were talking, and she was like, "These flowers are like sitting on the pulpit during a revival flowers." Like,
Exactly.
she was like, "If I die, these the flowers that he will buy for my funeral are going to be ridiculous."
Oh, right.
Because they were so big. But shout out to Pondell because
They were a good deal.
they didn't ever do it, but they really look. You can't
Yes,
even see our
bless
flowers in
it.
this picture. You see that little pink dot in the very front on the
That's your
table?
flowers?
That's our
Well.
flowers. It's big.
Okay.
But it was okay. I knew they were going to be small. And that's what I told Decent. Because, I mean, we had already bought so much other stuff. I was like, and then he was set. This is the last thing I'm going to say about this. I'm going to hop off this horse. He wanted to get her cake. And I was like, well, what kind of cake you want? He's like, she likes Golden Girls. She puts on Golden Girls in the middle of the night when he will not go to sleep. Like, if he's up watching TV, like, she'll put on his cartoons. And if he don't fall asleep, she puts on Golden Girls. So I'm like, okay. I said, well, we'll try to find a Golden Girls cake. So we go to buy a cake. And it's just me, Decent, Dad, and Mom. So, like, we don't need a huge sheet cake. They had a sheet cake the size of our table. This teal with pink roses all over it. And he wants that one.
Oh, of course.
And I was like, Decent, that's not a birthday cake, baby. Like, I don't know. Like, we don't have enough people for that cake. Like, it's not a birthday cake. Let's get this little round
hello,
one.
right here, radio station.
Oh, yeah. But it was like $50. So I was like, let's get this little round one with the balloon on it, and we'll get some candles. And he was like, okay. Well, then on the way home, I was like, are you happy with what we got, Emma? And he said, no. And I was like, why? And he says, you said no Golden Girl cake. And then it clicked that that's why he wanted that cake. Because it was like gold, like the pink and the flowers and the teal. It looked like their couches. And he just knew that was the Golden Girl cake. And I felt so bad.
And you should.
But I told him, I was like,
kidding.
I said, you know what makes Oma's birthday cake a Golden Girl cake? And he said, what? And I was like, the numbers on top. Oma is the Golden Girl. And he loved that. He was happy with it. And so we settled for it. So happy birthday to Mom.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Who may or may not be 35 or the other way around.
Okay. Well, I tried to hold on. I did 29 in Holden, 39 in Holden.
Yeah.
Now I'm 49 in Holden.
I put the candles.
Look, I'm stopping now.
Well, I put the candles in the buggy, and Decent said, Oma is 3'5", and I was like, yeah, she is.
She's 35. That'll work. She'll probably appreciate that too.
I think so too.
All right, I gotta pop this top before I go.
Do it. I popped mine on break.
Oh, you didn't even.
But you had you had a little note though. So
Yeah,
you
I
need
did.
to-
I came in. It said your favorite morning show sponsor was here.
Yes.
PTT, and I was like, I looked at Taylor and was like, PTT.
I know we were like
And then I looked.
escape room thinking in here.
I was like looking around, and then I looked by Chrissy's desk, and it dawned on me who had been here. Because
But I don't think it's that we didn't know. Like we were. You had just seen the pig, and
I know.
like
I was like, what?
We
And then
both
I
got
saw
here
that. And I was
early.
trying to, everything was kind of going on. But I saw that and I went, oh, Mike Baker was here. And that stands for Pop That Top. Here we go. A 1 and a 2 and a. Oh, that was perfection right there.
The original full sugar Coca-Cola is always pop better than anything
Oh
else.
my gosh, guess what Jeff got me
What?
the other day? He went to the store and he came back with a glass bottle Coca-Cola it was a cane sugar one. It was like this tall.
Oh my gosh.
But I will tell you, it did not taste as sweet as my regular can Cokes. I
Yeah,
don't know
I
why.
think that the
But
cane
it was
sugar.
good.
I think
was
there's so
good.
much stuff like in the other sugars now
Mm-hmm.
that the cane sugar, like the pure sugar, don't taste as sweet.
I'm okay with it though. I had not had one in a bottle for so long, and when I had one like that, and it was the cane sugar one, I was he had put it in the freezer because it had a little bit of icy on top, and I was down with that. So
That's
but
delish.
Yes, Coca-Cola. Thank y'all so much.
Yes, thank you so much.
This is my only one for the day, so I'm
Oh, you better enjoy it. Well, it's 6:26. We're gonna go. I'm gonna grab a pig real quick.
okay.
And when we come back from break, we will have a guest for National Bacon Day. So y'all stay tuned. It is August 20th. Thursday. I had a brain freeze there for a minute. And you're watching Morning Mayhem with TNT, Trese and Taylor. We'll be right back.
There's a pride that comes from employing over 6,000 people in America. Welding, fabricating, assembling with local and global parts. Delivering a machine just right for you. Japanese engineering meets American ingenuity that builds on our 50-year legacy of quality, reliability, and durability that makes us the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. These aren't just machines. This is a way of life. And that's why Kubota is investing hundreds of millions right here at home. Because we won't settle on what was good enough yesterday. We're innovating with inspiration from the hard-working men and women that proudly sit on our equipment every day. So you can be sure that every one of us have you in mind when a machine or implement comes down that line. We know how hard you work. We'll do the same. This is Kubota.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984.
We are back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Trese and Taylor here. Taylor and Trese, TNT, either way. And
TNT and P.
And P.
Piggy Smalls.
I love that. Piggy
Rex.
Smalls.
Rex Snort. He's got something to say. It's okay.
He is so cute.
He's got something to say, y'all.
Oh. He loves it when you rub right here because he was leaning into me when I was petting him. He is adorable.
He is pretty cute, I must admit. I mean, I never thought that I'd be cuddling a pig, but here I am.
My hubby's watching, babe.
I told y'all he looks like the little pig from Moana. He looks like Pua. But his name is Rex Snorty. Uh-oh, he's not happy.
Okay.
I think he don't like being in the air because he may be thinking he's getting snatched up by a hawk.
He might.
He's so small. You think so?
You think he knows what a hawk is?
I mean, it's like that natural intuition, you know?
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe so. But it is, he may know it's National Bacon Lovers Day. Shh. I covered his ears.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Yeah, he's trying to hide. But yes, this was my mom's birthday present. For her birthday, she bought Decent a pig.
I think it's great. He's cute. He really is cute. We have football tonight.
I know.
High school football game of the week is going to be Jemison and Thorsby at Thorsby.
Woohoo.
And you can come to the ball game and earn your title as Superfan.
Yes.
And that will get you a Superfan t-shirt. Is that it?
I think so. Okay. Well, and the bragging rights of being Superfan, of course.
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah, and normally we do the coaches show, but when the ball game, when the ball game falls on Thursday, we don't do it because we do it the night before. Church on Wednesday wouldn't have worked out.
Yep.
So, but this week, go to the game, become super fan. Next week starts the coaches show. Oh, just kidding. Not next week. 2 weeks starts
In
the
2
coaches
weeks,
show.
yeah, because the next week, both games are on Thursday night.
And Superfan is normally on during coaches show.
Okay, but we will do it during the game. So if you
Yes.
come to the game, make sure you have your spirit gear and you're decked out and you're loud and proud.
Yes.
I know a lot of moms will be for
Oh, I
sure.
know.
I mean, the ones that are super fans are always the moms that are going to win.
Oh, for sure.
I love the more extra they are, the more I love it.
I know, the better it is.
Unless I'm sitting next to them, and then maybe not so much.
Yeah, or in front of them. Oh, my gosh. I love them.
Right there behind you, it's just coming down on you.
Yes.
We had, when I was going to football games where I'm from, back in Odenville, St. Clair County, the moms would bring literal pots and pans, wooden spoons, and bang on them. And it was, when I tell you it was loud, I mean, it would echo. When you left, your ears were ringing. It was echoing in your back. They were loud.
How annoying.
We also had cowbells.
Yeah, I can get behind a cowbell.
But they were not like the big clank ones. It was like clink, 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 clink. You know,
I like
there's
the little ones.
Yeah, just the little ones.
Like the little ring for service bell.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, and it was like they were maroon and white, and they just had like they didn't have a handle on them. They did, but it was like the grab like
handle,
this.
or-
Yeah.
yeah, like the little
Because they
ring.
were really small, and they sold them
Yeah.
as fundraisers. So.
Oh, cool. Man,
Yeah.
I used to love a fundraiser, a cheerleader fundraiser. They'd do face paints, pom-poms,
All kinds
those
of
little
stuff.
boom boom sticks.
I was going to say,
Oh,
now
my
those
gosh.
things will rack a nerve.
Yes.
But they're like, pow, 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 you know, you're just like,
know.
ah.
It's like cars hitting each
I
other.
watched kids beat each other to death with them at a ball game. So
Oh, my
not
gosh.
literally, but out there chasing each
Oh,
other,
okay.
bamming them, you know, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, Lord. But yeah.
You know, those originated back in the Flintstone days. Bam Bam sticks. They did. Sure did. Didn't you have a story about somebody tackling somebody?
Oh, I did. Oh, my gosh. Yes, in Winchester, Tennessee, there was 2 teams playing. It was, let's see, Cornersville Middle School and Franklin County Middle School. They're playing a game, and then after one of the plays, there was a tackle, and a scuffle came out.
No.
A 16-year-old girl comes out of the stands, runs onto the field, and tackles one of the players in the scuffle.
Gosh.
Somebody said, give her some shoulder pads. Give her.
Oh,
Let her
my
suit up.
goodness. Yeah, I mean, I agree.
It never said in the article why she did, who, like, maybe it was a baby brother or a cousin or a friend
Maybe
or somebody
so.
that she would, maybe a boyfriend. I don't know what you call middle school, how old you
know.
are when you're doing those games anymore. But I mean, seriously, but both teams have banned her from attending anything else for life.
For life?
For life.
Oh, she ruined her high school extracurricular activities
mean,
on Fridays.
Here's the thing.
Dang.
For life, over that,
to never be able to go enjoy nachos and walk around and look at everybody. People watch.
I know.
I'm telling you.
Banned for life.
Peyton's right. I mean, why are people getting banned from life from the best places?
I know.
I mean,
How are they really going to know if she's there?
I don't know.
Are they going to do the facial recognition thing?
I think so. You know, they have that set up at the Waffle House here.
Huh?
Yeah. What are those cameras called? Flock cameras? Yeah, my Waffle House.
I'm okay with flock cameers. I think
I
they
do
do
too.
more of good than harm. You're always going to have somebody who's going to misuse something somewhere
sure.
along the way. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's the ones you least expect that do some of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I know you expect an officer to follow the law himself, but I understand that the one that caused all this mess, he was following his ex-wife and had looked to see where she was like over 700 times.
Oh my gosh.
A little obsessive.
Okay, psycho.
But here's the thing is, I mean, that doesn't mean that all flock cameras are bad.
No.
They are very, very helpful in catching the bad guy, and I'm all for
They
it.
definitely are.
And if you're talking about privacy and things like that, well, if you've got a phone in your hand or in your back pocket, you don't have any privacy, so that's not a valid excuse for me. I'm all for them. I say go for it.
I think so too.
I did see where there's Gadsden is cracking down on their, I guess they're like you're pulling up. I do it all the time, and I don't even realize I do it. When you pull up to a red light and there's like a white line or something, they're talking about handing out tickets for crossing the little white line.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, okay, it depends.
It's infraction. It is an infraction, but if that's all your police officers have to do.
Well, maybe like the camera, though, versus like actual police officers.
Well, I don't know about that either.
Well, I don't know. Okay, so I think that if there's a crosswalk right there, no, don't pull up.
You shouldn't. I do it, though.
I know you do.
There's nobody standing there. I do it.
Don't pull up and block the crosswalk, okay? Sit behind the white line. But if I'm sitting behind the white line and I've been sitting there for 5 minutes and nobody's came and the light don't change, I'm pulling up to the line. Like on the line, maybe a little bit past the line.
Because you want that.
I want it to change. I want it to notice that I'm there.
Yeah. That kind of edge up. I do that. I mean, I'm guilty of that.
Yeah.
I just think that dedicating to just that mostly
That's wild.
is wild to me.
Yeah.
It just seems it seems petty. Is it an infraction? Is it against the law? Yes, but I don't think you should be ordering your officers to be. That means if the speed limit's 40 and you're going 41, they should give you a ticket.
Yeah.
And that's petty because sometimes it's hard to, unless you keep your
Cruise
car
control.
on cruise control all the
And
time.
then that's dangerous, I feel.
And then, I don't know. That's my thoughts.
Yeah. Well, you were talking about signing that girl up for football. I have a story about Phoenix City Little League. We talked about them, me and Mike did earlier in the week. And they officially played their first World Series game.
Oh, okay.
They played the Northwest League representative, Soundview Little League. Uh-oh. I'm talking with my hands too much. I'm getting in trouble. But they lost, unfortunately.
Oh.
I know. But they have another game, so it's, I believe, double elimination. And so they'll play again on August the 22nd at 7 p.m. But Kenley Ramus was back on the mound for them. She is a girl player. Oh, my goodness. And she was in until, I want to say, the 5th inning, 7th, or maybe the 7th inning. I think it was the 7th inning. And threw a no-hitter.
What?
Yes. No-hitter until
Fantastic.
2 outs were in the 5th inning. So up until the 5th inning, she threw a no-hitter. She struck out 8, allowed 1 run, and walked 1. So she went from no-hitter to only 2 hits. But she is a beast. I was asking my dad about it last night because when me and Mike talked about it, I was like, I just don't know about girls playing baseball. Like, I don't think that they can play in high school. And I liked the article, but at the same time, it was like they were really emphasizing a girl being on the team. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I feel like this kind of takes away from like the overall of them going. But Dad, he's like, no, women can play baseball in high school. They just don't a lot of times.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
I know. Because I told him, I was like, I didn't think they could because of softball. But he said they definitely can. That when he was in school, or he played baseball, they played a team, and one of the coaches came into their store and told, like, well, we're playing you in a couple weeks. We've got a girl on our team that's a beast. And he was like, oh, okay. And they played them, and this pitcher struck out, like, nearly everybody. Like, it was awesome. And Dad was like, my God, if this isn't their best pitcher, like, when is that girl going to come in? It was her. She had struck out nearly everybody on the team. And he said that she went to play in a high school, and then after high school played with a women's baseball league.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And so I didn't know that. So knowing that, like, my tunes changed a little bit. I'm like, okay, maybe they're not just focusing on that only because she's a girl. It's just because she's really good. Mm-hmm. But I did not know that girls could play baseball in high school. I had no idea.
Well, one thing I'm really kind of not on board with it, but girls playing football.
Yeah.
And Asheville High School had a girl on their team all 4 years.
Yeah.
And she was good.
Really?
Yes. She was not one that just, we're just going to put her in as kicker.
Yeah.
You know, she's actually out there tackling, getting tackled. I mean, all the things. And,
Wow.
and then we, at St. Clair County High School, we had a female kicker that she played soccer, and then she was also a kicker. And so she was really good, very accurate. Yeah. But
I mean, I think if you're going to do the same workout. Okay, we'll be back after the break. Hold on. He's like...
There's a pride that comes from employing over 6,000 people in America. Welding, fabricating, assembling with local and global parts. Delivering a machine just right for you. Japanese engineering meets American ingenuity that builds on our 50-year legacy of quality, reliability, and durability that makes us the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. These aren't just machines. This is a way of life, and that's why Kubota is investing hundreds of millions right here at home. Because we won't settle on what was good enough yesterday. We're innovating with inspiration from the hard-working men and women that proudly sit on our equipment every day. So you can be sure that every one of us have you in mind when a machine or implement comes down that line. We know how hard you work. We'll do the same. This is Kubota.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984.
We are back. The time is 6:45. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Trese and Taylor on this Thursday morning. TNT here with you.
TNT. I put down my pig and picked up a biscuit.
Yeah, the pig got annoyed. And
Yeah.
he said, I'm out of here. It's break time. And
He
so
said
we
that
went
we were
to break real
violating
quick.
child labor laws.
Yes.
Pig labor.
Pig labor.
Yeah.
Pig labor laws. Yes.
So when we left,
Yeah.
we were talking about the Phoenix City Little League in Alabama. They are representing us in the World Series. And they lost their first game yesterday, but they play again on the 22nd, so Saturday at 7 p.m. And they have a girl on their team, a pitcher. And I was talking about Dad telling us about a girl that played on a team that he played, and he sent me some information about her. So her name's Leanne Beanie Ketchum. She was the historic first and only female baseball player at Sammy Dunn's Vestavia High School Rebels baseball team.
Oh, it's Vestavia. Okay.
Yeah. She graduated in 1988. She earned varsity letters in softball and basketball. So I guess she played basketball, softball, and baseball.
We need to get her on the show.
I'm telling you.
That would be interesting to have her.
She later went on to coach and ended up serving the coaching as a softball coach at Stanford University. So I guess she stayed pretty local.
I bet Jamie knows her, and might
Maybe
get
so.
information to get her on the show sometime. I think that would be interesting to have her.
Yeah, but before Rex lost his marbles, I was saying I don't disagree with women playing female, or I don't disagree females playing like male sports, but I don't think there should be like any like leeway, you know?
Right.
Like they should do the same workouts. They should have to do like, you know, not the same weights, obviously, because everybody's weight limit is different, but they shouldn't be, nothing should be softened.
I guess I'm just old school. I don't want to say it's my problem because I don't feel like it's a problem. I've always said, and I will always say, men and women are not built the same.
Oh yeah, I don't think they are either.
Physically and genetically, we're not the same. We were built for different purposes on this earth, and there are certain things men are more physical bodied.
Yeah.
Women are not. I'm not saying that women are weak by any means. I'm just not a feminist, and I'm not of the anything a man can do, I can do better. I'm not in that camp.
I don't think so either, but I think that if you like
I just
baseball,
think football is just too dangerous.
I think football is dangerous for all high schoolers in general. I think that high schoolers maybe not, but I think up until high school it should be flag football. Little league, junior high, all that. Flag football. Learn the basics of football. Learn the actual game before you start getting in and tackling people.
I don't disagree with you, and I'll tell you why. I watched a doctor who said that while he loves sports and loves, football, he's an American man, loves that kind of, the sports body. But he does say that when you're a child and you start out in sports that are physical like that, even though what they call pee-wee now, pee-wee football and things like that, as they're starting at 5 years old.
Yeah.
By the time they're a senior, they're wore out. Their bodies are already wearing out. Like, if you were to put genetically, like, look at them compared to a boy who doesn't play sports, a grown man who maybe didn't play sports, like, their bodies are aging like the older man. Yeah. And they have more prone to have injuries. Yeah. When they start that early. And I tell you, I kind of am in that camp of I get if you're doing it for the fun of it and it's not that crazy, but if you're out there and you're being a psycho parent and you're working your kid out and they're doing all these heavy workout, I think it's just too, I do think it's too young.
But even for the fun of it, like, think about, like, their brain and all, like, I mean, children aren't developed enough, and then their brain, like, you get tackled so many times before you get old enough that your brain is like
and there
developed
is a
very
syndrome
well.
That's called a lady. Her son played in Talladega Nights with Grayson. Yeah, he was the other boy. He actually died. Yeah, and one of the things that the doctors diagnosed him with, along with PTSD, because he was in the military. Was that he had, I forget the name of the syndrome, it's like 3 letters, and it's from having multiple concussions over the years. He literally had some form of brain damage from playing sports. And it does happen. And after having, my son with his accident and seeing, I mean, the brain is a strong thing, but it can also, all it takes is the wrong hit in the wrong spot. And then it's lights out, you know. And I just think that, and I know the helmets are made to protect, but they don't always.
No, and I think maybe high school is drastic. Maybe, flag football up until JV, and then JV games are shorter than high school, shorter quarters. And then high school will be whatever high school football is. But I definitely think that flag football should be
I'm not opposed to that. I really am not. I mean, I'm not trying to be a soft, parent or anything like that, but I think when you think about all of the things as far as from start to finish, what it does to the body. And even doctors will tell you it's not good for kids to start playing sport. By the time they're in college, they're wore out.
Well, and not only that,
can't do it.
They're burnt out. Yeah. Nobody wants to play anything from the time they're 3 years old up. I mean, even Pico. I think if Pico would have started baseball earlier, he probably would have been completely burnt out by the time he got to high school. But Dad, he was so strongly about, no, you're going to know how to catch the ball and protect yourself before you start playing. And he didn't start playing baseball until he was 7 years old. And a lot of, like, even Deason's played T-ball, but, like, a lot of these kids start when they're 3 years old. And baseball, I think they could start, or not baseball, I'm sorry. Football, I think they could start at 4 now.
They can. And they look like little weevil wobbles out there. God love them. The helmets are heavier than they are, and they're falling over. They look like little beetles when they fall over. You have to go help them up. It's cute. But at the same time, you know, I watched my son practice football, and I was watching how a coach told him to tackle and things like that, and I was like, that's going to get his neck broken.
Yes, like, that is not correct.
That is not right. You got to have, and that's why I think it's important when you have youth leagues, you have to have somebody that at least, you end up with volunteer coaches, but at least have somebody, make it mandatory. They have camps and by somebody who is experienced in how to play that, and so they teach them the right way to play.
Yeah. Well, see, that's why I think flag football, teach them which way they're supposed to be going. Teach them how to get to the other player instead of just run as hard as you can, jump on them, you know, like, no. Now, you have a helmet on, go head first.
Now, college football,
I mean,
I'm all about the physicality.
I think well, that's what I said. Once I feel like high school, once they get to high school and they've played like the shorter quarters in JV with pads, and then they get to high school, like up from then up is different. But like, I think up to JV, up to high school, it needs to be more regulated.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree.
But also, back to where we were with that, if a girl's going to play male-dominated sport, expect to be treated the same.
There you go. 100% on that as well. I mean, I just don't. I want to play your sport, but then I want you to bow down to my demands, and you can't do this and you can't do that to me. No, that's not how that works.
No.
If you're, I don't want to call it infringe, but kind of it is infringing on that sport, then, you know, you have to be able to take what comes.
Yeah.
Period.
You do. And I think a lot of the girls that do sign up know and realize that. And I think that if they don't last long. So
well, that's what
kind of weeds
was saying.
itself out.
He was saying there was a player that kind of did that and wanted to play, and she ended up quitting. You get your bell rung a couple of times.
Oh, yeah. You realize it's not just all recess and...
No. It's, you know, look... I got my bell rung playing backyard football. I didn't want to play again. I'll tell you, I got ate dirt, and I was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me. But you know, if you can't beat them, join them, because I was in a neighborhood full of boys.
Oh yeah.
And I wanted to, you know, I wanted to have
anybody
fun.
playing mahjong around you, did you?
No. They full body tackled you without pads, and I ate dirt, and I was like, you know, I'm just going to sit on the sidelines and watch y'all play from here on out.
I'm cheerleader.
I'm good. I do. No.
Oh, me.
Thank you. No.
Well, I saw, this is so sad. You said bell rung. It made me think of it. A historic church in Alabama burnt down.
I saw that. That is awful.
The 200-year-old Ebenezer Church in Pennington, Alabama, was destroyed by a fire on the night of August 18th. So on Tuesday night around 10 p.m.
Have they said if it was arson or what it was?
They haven't said. They said they haven't found a cause yet, but that it was a total loss.
I hate that.
I know.
I love historical churches are just. I mean, and I see churches now and how they build them.
Yeah.
Like a Butler building with the faux front.
I know.
I'm sorry.
It's almost like a movie set. Like it's like a metal box with a plywood front that looks like a real church.
I know it's not about where you worship. It's you know, about the worship itself. But there's to me nothing beats a beautiful old church.
I know, and I love stained glass. Oh my gosh!
In these rural areas like this, they have a lot of them, and I mean, they're hard to keep up.
Have you seen where people are turning those old churches like that into homes?
Yes.
I love that.
I love that idea too.
Yes. There's this girl I follow on TikTok. I want to say that she may be from Oklahoma. They moved to land, like they had a family compound that they bought. And her and her husband decided to sell their house because they didn't want a mortgage. They bought a camper they were going to build. Well, on the way to their land, they saw this church that had built a new church, and the old church was just sitting in front of it empty. And so they went up and asked the people, I think she said that it was like 5 years that they were like, can we buy this church? Like, we want to buy the empty church and move it. And the church was like, no, we can't. Like, we don't want to let go of it. Like, it means so much to us, you know. Like, of course, it means a lot to them. Well, finally, she said that she'd like been praying about it and stuff. She wrote the church. She was like, I promise the last time I'm going to bother you. I just want to make sure before we start building that you don't want to get rid of the church. And they wrote her back and they were like, it was like a couple months later, and they were like, we've been praying consistently about it, you know, as a church, and we want to gift this. Gift it to you. Yes. They were like, if you will just pay to have it moved, like, you can have it. Yes. And it is this, I mean, I wouldn't say huge, but like, it's just this big white empty church. It has stained glass windows, beautiful. And they get paid to get it moved, cleaned up the front of the church area for them. You can't even tell there was nothing there. And they have put it on their land, and they've been working on it a little at a time because they're paying cash. Like, they don't want to have debt on it.
So smart.
Yes. And so they've done the insulation. They're putting up the walls.
Ooh,
and
you got to send me their link. I want to watch how they do that.
She's TikToked like the whole thing, and it is so pretty.
Auburn's great-grandparents, it's my daughter, for those of you who are didn't know who my daughter was. Her great-grandparents bought an old schoolhouse in Illinois and turned it into their house. But what they did was they remodeled everything on the bottom floor, but they kept the bathrooms the same, like the stalls.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a regular bathroom, but where the bathrooms were towards the back,
like the guest
they
bathrooms,
left those like that. And then you would go, had an elevator, but you could go up the stairs. There was like 2 more levels, and one of them was the old library, and it still had all the old books. They had not finished remodeling. They just remodeled that one floor.
Yeah.
And then the top, they were using as like they did upholstery and stuff. So that top part, they had all their mannequins and things like that for their upholstery and sewing and things like that. And they had started making. They were going to build like little apartments up there.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't think they ever got that far with it. I think they ended up selling it.
Yeah.
But they kind of started off in that way. It was an old brick
really
schoolhouse.
cool.
It had the bell, like for when school's in session. It had a laundry type chute, trash chute, and we would slide down it. We would get in it and slide down, land on the outside. I mean, we did all that fun stuff. So
that is funny. Well, these people, I said they gutted it. They kept all the wood, like all of the original stuff. Yes. Yeah. And then from the tin, they had the roof replaced. They kept the tin. She's putting the tin up in their kitchen. So instead of putting like drywall, she's doing the old rusted tin, and she's going to go back over it. That way it don't like flake and peel. And then the wood that was in the original sanctuary, they cleaned it and they're hanging it back up, and it is so pretty. It is the prettiest.
Good day from the USA is watching.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Oh gosh, we've got stop dolphins jumping in the distance. All right, well, it's 7 o'clock. That means we're in the second hour of the show. And just in about 30 minutes, we're going to have Holly Miner with Simply Lake and Lace coming on with us. Woo-hoo. We're so excited about it. Oh, my goodness.
Looking forward.
So when we come back, we're going to tell you the other national day that is today. We've got a little information on that for you. And I'm going to go enjoy my biscuit, even though there's a sign that says no food. So enjoy your break. We'll be right back. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with Trese and Taylor, TNT. See you in a minute.
There's a pride that comes from employing over 6,000 people in America. Welding, fabricating, assembling with local and global parts. Delivering a machine just right for you. Japanese engineering meets American ingenuity. that builds on our 50-year legacy of quality, reliability, and durability that makes us the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. These aren't just machines. This is a way of life, and that's why Kubota is investing hundreds of millions right here at home. Because we won't settle on what was good enough yesterday. We're innovating with inspiration from the hard-working men and women that proudly sit on our equipment every day. So you can be sure that every one of us have you in mind when a machine or implement comes down that line. We know how hard you work. We'll do the same. This is Kubota.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
We are back. The time is 7:04. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Trese and Taylor here with you.
It's 7:05.
Oh, it flipped on me. Sorry.
I'm messing with you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to having Holly on.
I know.
I
I'm so
checked out her YouTube, and I have some questions for her regarding fall decor.
Oh, yeah.
So I
She
can't
can
wait
help
to
you.
ask her about that.
I think
I
think her big thing right now is the mums that they have at Hobby Lobby.
I saw
'Cause,
that.
Yes, I saw that too.
Don't
and
think I'm not going to stick some of those in my planners and call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, you can go when they're 40% off. My gosh, people spray paint their mums because we get too mom happy here in Alabama, and they die before the middle of September. A lot of times I've seen people get like the orange spray paint and spray paint them back.
Now, I will say, ours that are out front, the yellow ones,
Yes,
they are bright and beautiful.
I
They
know.
look good. How they're managing in this heat, I
don't know.
never know. But
I think it's
that's
the
the only
Sprite.
reason I haven't put out any new, any live flowers or anything
Yeah.
yet, because I'm afraid I
it's so hot.
don't have the best track record either.
I don't know if you were back when I was talking about this, but we planted grass in our backyard. Bailey brought in some dirt to build up the area that had kind of got washed out by rain. And he got it from behind our fence that was still in the backyard, but closer to the trees at the wood line. Mm-hmm. Brought it in, got grass seed, got sprinklers, all the things. Well, it starts growing. The grass grew pretty good. Well, then we get these big vines popping up. And he's like, we didn't go back there for a little while. And because it was just so hot, you know. Anyway, I'm looking out the back glass, the window, and I'm like, is that a pumpkin? So I go out there. The dirt that he got from the trees, that's where I put my pumpkins every fall once they start rotting. And I've been trying to grow pumpkins back there forever. He brings the dirt around to the backyard. They start growing.
Stop it.
Yes, I had like the little ornament. What is it? The ornamental squash, like the orange and green striped ones. I had those growing, and I had the white Cinderella pumpkins growing.
Do you still have some?
And I told Bella, I was like, we're gonna water them, you know, do not cut them down when you cut the grass. I want my pumpkin. I had a little pumpkin patch going. They burn up. It got so hot that like they were dried out on the vine.
because they weren't getting enough rainwater and stuff.
I guess not, but we were. I was watering them with like a sprinkler, but I guess it was just so hot. Mm-hmm. Made me so mad because I was going to have pumpkins all over my porch.
I'm going to do that too, but yeah.
I was just too early. But it's so crazy because, like, you have to plan them. You got to get the timing just right to have them by October.
So. Yeah.
And I think this was just too early because it was, gosh, I want to say May or June. Yeah. But we had a whole vine of them.
Something smells good.
He's probably walking around spraying Febreze. Yeah,
it smells good. I like it. It smells nice. I like it.
It does. Smells better than fart spray, that's for sure.
Today is another day.
Yes,
special
a national
day.
holiday.
National holiday.
And Mr. Mike Baker was in the comments telling us what it was earlier.
He already knew.
Yes, it is National Radio Day. Woohoo! Thank you to Piper Peach for being a thing and employing us.
I know. Thank you for giving us jobs.
That is right. So we asked Baden, and we were like, well, wouldn't it be a National Radio Day? You know, give us some background on Piper Peach. And because the Piper Peach isn't where it started.
No, it's not.
No, radio runs far back in Baden's family.
Yes. We are internet radio,
yes.
but we're still radio.
Yeah.
But what do you call there's a certain word you call it.
Dial.
Call it dial radio.
All the time.
Just call it dial radio.
What number are we?
This started, his grandfather started a radio station back in 1947.
That's right.
So a lot of you may know that. He had the first AM station here in Chilton County.
That's so cool.
I know, it is cool. It later changed hands. So
AM radio freaks me out, but that's still so cool.
You know, but when I was little,
didn't then.
That's what my mom listened to was the AM country station.
Yeah.
And we listened to TC and John Ed.
Huh.
I don't know if you're too young to remember them. They're passed on now.
Yeah.
But they used to be big time radio hosts back in the 60s, 70s.
Since I can remember, AM's never, like, they've played, like, classical music. And AM's always been, like, you bump your radio and it accidentally goes to AM and there's something on and it freaks you out. You're like, oh, my gosh, this sounds like a haunted house. Like, what is going on?
It has a different, you can tell AM when you hear it compared to FM when you hear it.
Yeah.
There's a huge, even now, today, there's a huge difference.
Still freaky.
It sounds different. But it has to do with the waves and how they send. AM does better in the day, and you have to shut it down at night.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well,
but, I mean, you know, radio, it's evolved.
Yeah.
I mean, most radio, back then it just used to be, I mean, a guy or a girl with a microphone. Everything was done by hand. You had tapes and records, and before that you had reel-to-reels. I mean, you had lots of stuff you had to do, and playing commercials and all that. It was a whole lot more complex.
A lot
than
more
it
hands-on
is now.
In
now you
real
can
time.
program stuff and makes it a little bit easier. Now it's to the point to where radio was a live person
Yeah.
all day long. You had somebody going
Didn't it cut off at
24/7.
night?
Huh?
Wouldn't it like cut off at
AM
night?
did, yeah. But like later on in the years to come, you would have 24/7 radio. So you would have late night radio. It usually was
Yeah.
talk and a little music.
Nothing but commercials.
Yeah, I mean it was a lot of that, but you still had to do it all yourself. You were like literally spinning the records. That's
Yeah.
where the DJ came from, disc jockey, because you were spinning the discs.
Yeah.
So,
And Miss Piper, she ran the station for a
Yep,
while.
she did.
And now it continues on. The legacy lives on through Piper Peach. Baden started Piper Peach in 2020 out of his bedroom.
closet.
Oh, the closet. There we go.
Bedroom
He's
closet.
always made great use of space.
Oh yeah,
But,
and you know
yeah.
what? Here's the thing. I feel like when Holly gets here, he's going to be hanging on to her every word about decorating.
Oh, yeah.
Because this guy will go through here and decorate and rearrange more than my mom ever did.
Yes, I will leave today at 8 a.m. and be back at 12 after preschool to get my pig, and it'll look like a whole new place. Like
will,
I'm like,
for sure.
where did our table go? Where did this one come from? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I mean,
It's wild, but I digress. That's just
you just about have to.
that's
Or-
just part of the ever evolving.
Yep. Well, we're proud to be a part of the community.
Yes.
I love what we are doing here. We are making history over here
I
in this
know.
little radio station.
Little old Baden, how old were you in 2020?
19?
No, you were like 16.
No, 16. I'm sorry. I'm thinking you're the same age as my
He was
son.
16 years old when
was
he
just a
started
baby.
it. Yeah.
Been in radio since
Yeah.
he was 12.
Crazy.
His granddad had it. His mom had it, so it was in his blood.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. I mean, the way I'm not a big fan at all, like zero fan of these big radio stations like
Especially
iHeartRadio.
now they're going to AI.
They are doing,
Terrible.
to me, it's cop out radio. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And I know Bill will agree with me
Oh,
because
absolutely.
he
We've talked about it before.
You know, he was a victim of how they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. And Madison was too. It's just that kind of radio is not the same, which is why I love what we do, because we're still doing it in some ways old school with the way we make sure there's live people. Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And offering shows, different options of shows, so
Yeah,
that you're
because-
not
well,
just.
And you have to think about it. I mean, think about if we didn't move the time and we decided to keep it from 7 to 9, and then we had to do recordings because some of us have places to be, aka me, unfortunately.
Yeah, you.
But then it wouldn't be live, and we wouldn't have the community we have of saying good morning to all our friends in the morning and
true.
commenting
Very
back
true.
and forth and making fun of Brian not being able to go to Wolf House. I mean, you know, we wouldn't have that community. So thank y'all. Thank you to Baden and his family and everybody.
Yay.
So, National Radio Day. Wah, 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 wah.
All right, it is 7:14. Is it time? Yeah, it's time for a break.
It is time for break. We're in a break. When I come back, I'm going to talk about some traveling pants.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, yeah. So if you've ever read Sisterhood, the Traveling Pants, leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought about it. But this is a real life deal. So you don't want to miss it. It's 7:15, Thursday, October the 20th with TNT.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
There's a pride that comes from employing over 6,000 people in America. Welding, fabricating, assembling with local and global parts. Delivering a machine just right for you. Japanese engineering meets American ingenuity that builds on our 50-year legacy of quality, reliability, and durability that makes us the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. These aren't just machines. This is a way of life. And that's why Kubota is investing hundreds of millions right here at home. Because we won't settle on what was good enough yesterday. We're innovating with inspiration from the hard-working men and women that proudly sit on our equipment every day. So you can be sure that every one of us have you in mind when a machine or implement comes down that line. We know how hard you work. We'll do the same. This is Kubota.
We are back.
The time is 7:18. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Trese
Yes,
and Taylor and Trese, TNT.
That's right, TNT
Anyway.
Thursday. We may or may not have been
Talking
pig
to our
watching.
guests, and we're pig watching.
Yes, we were talking to our guest. Holly is in studio, so she's going to be in about 10 minutes. But I said when we came back that we were going to talk about traveling pants. So, did you ever watch Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants?
I did not.
Really?
And I didn't read the books either. And I regret that because that was like a 3 or 4 series
think
movie
so.
thing going on.
Yeah, I know at least
Is it the
2 or 3.
Yaya Sisterhood? Is that what they call it? The
I think it
Yaya?
was kind of modeled after that, but it's not the same.
Okay.
Yeah. But this, so I want to say, gosh, it's probably been about a year, almost 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I signed up. I follow this girl on TikTok. Her name is Holly also. It's not the Holly that's in today, but she's from Knoxville, Alabama.
Okay.
I didn't know at the time when we started following each other that she was about 2 hours away from us. Anyway, we both just posted like our daily outfits. She sews and knits, does all the things. And she posted about these bubble breeches that she made. And she makes them out of thrifted, like fabrics. So she'll go to the thrift store and buy like sheets, tablecloths, curtains, all these
Oh,
vintage.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
all these vintage or just different patterned like fabrics that she likes, and makes shirts and pants and all the things out of them. Well, she started a group. She's like, would anybody want to be in a group where we have like wandering pants, kind of like the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants? So I was like, oh my gosh, yes. She put me in the group. I've not seen anything from the group. I completely forgot about it. Well, I get a package in the mail yesterday. I get home from my mom's house, and I had like 3 or 4 packages on my porch. I was like, my God, what have I bought? Like, have I made offers on eBay on stuff that I
don't remember what in the world.
Right. Like, I forgot. Like, what in the world? So I'm opening stuff, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember ordering this. I remember ordering this. Well, then I get to the package that's from Nevada, and I'm like, it's handwritten on the mailer. And I'm like, I know that I've not ordered anything that should be handwritten or from Nevada. Like, I don't know. Open them up. It's the pants.
Stop it.
And I was like, oh my gosh. it has a little journal with it of everyone that's had the pants with like journal entries about, I went to Walmart, I went to the Mexican restaurant, like that's all that's in my town, you know, all these journal entries. Well, I go to the Facebook page and people are updating on the Facebook page, posting their outfits in the pants, all the things. I'm wearing the pants today.
Is that what those are?
I'm wearing the pants today on Piper Beach Radio.
So cute.
Let me show y'all.
Those
Okay.
are adorable.
You may not can really see them.
Yeah, those are cute.
Okay, they're
Super
bubble.
cute.
They're so stinking cute. They've got the biggest pockets
I mean, pockets.
for everything.
I mean,
I may have a kid
I'm
in these.
down. You could
when I
have.
get
You could have a
preschool.
pig in there.
I could put my pig in here, take it to work. So, anyway, I've been like, I don't know. I didn't even know how to style them.
Right. Well, that's
Okay.
cute. What you got going on today?
But then I remembered my Dolly Parton T-shirt, and I was like, that's perfect. It
Yes.
matches perfect.
yes, coat of many colors, Dolly Parton.
Yes. So,
I mean, I love how
they're just
she just took
I
stuff
know.
and it matches. But
like color scheme.
I know it was. That's
and like,
great.
Look, little flowers she embroidered
That is
on
so
there.
cute.
I'll post pictures and videos later.
So
but
what do? You'll wash them and send them on.
You keep them for a week.
Okay.
You wash them. You message her. Say, hey, because I had to message her last night. I was like, I completely forgot about these daggone things until I got them on my porch. And she was like, let me know in a week. When you get them packed up, I'll give you the address to send them to the next person. So I'm going to write in the journal and all the things.
so
it's
fun.
so much fun.
But she makes them and then just sends them on. You don't have to
it's
make
only
them.
the one. So it's only these that are the Wander and Bubble Britches. But she
Oh.
does make them and post them on her page. And her page on Facebook is Four Holler Knots. So FOUR Holler HOLLER Knots KNOTS.
Okay.
And then on TikTok, she can be found at Holly HOLLIE Nicole NIKOLE.
Those are cute.
So she makes them, sells them. If you want to join the page, I think that you can go on Facebook and look up the Wandering.
So what?
Bubble
so once
britches.
that ends, does she do another pair of pants, and it just keeps going
I think
on
it's
and
just
on?
the same ones, and people keep signing up, and it's just going to keep on going. But the thing, like when I got them, I could tell that the person that had them before was like a lot smaller than me because they were tied and they were like this big. Like they looked like they would fit Rex out there. And I was like, I'm going to be so sad if I untie these pants and they don't fit me. Like, I'm going to be so sad. They stretched out because I think she said they're made out of like a queen bed sheet or a king bed sheet. They stretched out big enough to put me, you, and Baden in. They were humongous. And so they've got like a little knit drawstring that she's crocheted up. And I tied them up, cinched them up, fixed
well,
the
but they're
pockets.
cute because they cinch up and they just make
Yeah.
little pleats, and
It
that's
makes
all
little
it
pleats
is.
and just bubbles out. So I thought that was the funnest, the most neat thing.
I love it. I think that's fun. I didn't know
Yes.
that people still did fun things like that. But what if
I
somebody
didn't
doesn't
either.
turn them back in? Then
That's
what?
what I'm wondering. I think because she knows, like, it's a closed group, and she knows who had them last, or like she knows she has a list.
When you signed up, did you have to like sign something or agree to something that says you'll participate
I feel like
correctly?
it was really like low key, basically. Like, yeah, I'm not going to steal these, but like I had to send her my name,
How
my
many
address,
people are in the
all that.
group?
I don't know how many are in there now. Let me look.
That's interesting. I love that.
But it was so fun, and anybody can join. It's the Wandering, so Wandering, but without a G. Bubble Britches.
Okay, Wandering Bubble Bridges.
Let
love
me
it.
find.
I think that's so neat.
Yes, there's 61 members in there.
Have you ever done the thing that people do at Christmas, like sign up for your secret friend, and
I've signed up, and I've never I think that's why I was so shocked because I've always signed up for that stuff, and then nothing's ever came
nothing
from
ever
it.
come from it.
Yeah.
because you don't. I don't know.
And like I want to say that I've even like bought from the list of the person I had, but then I never got anything.
Yeah.
And so when I opened these and it was them after all that time that I had signed up, I was
You were
like,
like, oh my gosh.
because if you think about it, there's 62 people in the group. If we all keep them for a week, that's over a year. Mm-hmm. And so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I thought it was so cool.
That is neat. I love
So I'm going
it.
to wear them today, and then I'm wearing them tomorrow, and then I'm going to wear them the next day. No, I'm just kidding.
Make
I'm
sure
not
you
going to
get
wear it
lots
every
of
day.
pictures in different ways so she can see
So
that you.
I'm going to do a vlog, like a day in my life vlog today. And then I'm going to try and find like something like more dressy to wear with them to church. I thought that would be really cute.
Yeah.
On Sunday. So
Cute. I love it.
but that is a real thing. And I mean, they're not blue jeans by any means, of course.
Right.
So they're not magical pants, but I could not believe
They're not
when I got them
magical.
out and they were tied up, I was like, dang, these ain't going over nothing on my body. I may have to wear these as sleeves. That's what I thought. But they untied and they sure is
They're
everything
cute.
fit.
They're super cute.
Thank you.
And I was going to tell you this morning.
I bring them to you. You can wear them during my week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wear them.
We could just travel them around the station.
I will. I think I have a cute top that will go with that teal
Yeah.
part.
I feel like the colors too. Like the colors in them, everybody has something to match, you know?
Actually, I have a top like that color.
Yes.
The peach. Okay.
But
I'll try it.
that's my spiel
I love it.
about pants.
Did you see? I'm bringing this up because I had it happen to someone I know got scammed.
Oh, no.
Have you seen the latest scam? Is the bank scams. A teacher in Trustful, Jamie Eubanks, said she got a fraud alert from her bank. It was unusual, but it said if you notice unusual activity on your account, press yes or press no. She pressed no, or no. Do you recognize this charge? She pressed no, and that's where it
Oh, no.
it started.
So the scam was trying to set
Yes,
up as
it has
covering.
cost her $9,000
Oh, my gosh.
because she thought she was talking to Wells Fargo fraud department, and they were going to send her out a new debit card.
Yeah.
And they would mail it to her. And what happened was the debit card that they sent her was a fraud debit card, and it actually belonged to somebody else. And she transferred all her money onto the new debit card.
Oh, my gosh.
And they took all of her money. When she figured out that it was a scam, she contacted Wells Fargo, the Trustville Police, the FDIC, and the Attorney General. She does not have her money back yet
Oh my
because
gosh.
Wells Fargo closed it and basically said, "Sucks to be you. You're the one that fell
I'm
for the
so
scam,
shocked that
so
happened.
you were not replacing your money." So she
Yeah.
was out $9,000.
I'm so shocked.
WBRC6 took the story and have reached out and tried to get comments and other things from Wells Fargo, and they're doing the no comment
Yeah,
thing. So.
I bet that because she moved the money and it wasn't someone, not her, moving the money from the account, that's why they're not covering
Could
it.
be. But folks, I mean, you gotta do due diligence.
I would even
if
go
you get
as
anything,
far-
I don't care if it's a text, email, what have you, you call your bank and you
I
find
would even
out.
go as far to say, don't even call the
Go
bank.
up there.
Go in person.
Yep.
Because you never know nowadays. They make stuff look so real that it's ridiculous. And I know Wells Fargo, I think a lot of other places do this now too. But when I worked there, if something happened with your card or if there was charges that you didn't know, they would cancel your card and give you a new one in the branch. So, like, you don't have
They
to
can
wait.
do that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of places, you don't have to wait to get it mailed to you. They'll issue one there.
Yeah.
But that's awful. I could not imagine.
Yeah, it's
You know
sad
what
that
else
she
is-
lost that much money. $9,000.
Yeah. You know what else is a scam? Or maybe I'm just not responsible. Freaking subscriptions, dude.
You don't even realize you buy something
I
online
sign
and
up
you
for
think you're just
stuff
doing one
and-
time and you're set up for a whole auto enrollment.
Yes. Let me tell you, I bought. So I'm on Teachers Pay Teachers. That's where teachers make assignments or make crafts and stuff for kids. You can buy them for like $1. I bought a calendar template for my class. That way I wouldn't have to make a calendar every single month. I could just go on there. They were cohesive, whatever. Well, it was through Adobe, like one of their programs. I had to have that to download and use my calendar. So I was like, well, you know what? I'll set up a free trial, download it. That way I can go in Canva and use it. Because I bought the template. It's not like I stole it. I bought this template, but I didn't use Adobe. So anyway, apparently through this Adobe free trial, you agree that after the free trial, you're going to pay the $25 a month for 2 years to use this program. I didn't read that. I saw the 7-day free trial and was like, sure, like I'll sign up for this so I can get my thing.
Now they won't let you cancel it?
I don't even know. How much is 25 times 24?
Too much.
Freaking thousands of dollars for a calendar that I could have done for free on Canva.
I got on the free trial of...
I canceled my credit card. I'm not even going to lie. I may get arrested for stealing. I may get arrested for stealing, but Adobe ain't getting that money from me, honey. You're not.
Ain't no way.
I didn't even use you.
That's right. I mean, look, you cancel the card and get a new one with a new number. What can they do,
Anyway, so before somebody calls the police, we're going to go to break. It's 7:31. It is Thursday, October the 20th. When we come back, it's going to be in What did I say?
October.
Dang, you got me on the fall.
Girl, me too.
You've got me on the dadgum
I know.
pumpkin wagon, the hayrod. It's August 20th. When we come back, it's going to be TNT plus
Holly.
L and L, Simply Like the Lace. So, Holly Miner's going to be with us. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back after the break.
There's a pride that comes from employing over 6,000 people in America. Welding, fabricating, assembling with local and global parts. Delivering a machine just right for you. Japanese engineering meets American ingenuity that builds on our 50-year legacy of quality, reliability, and durability that makes us the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. These aren't just machines. This is a way of life. And that's why Kubota is investing hundreds of millions right here at home. Because we won't settle on what was good enough yesterday. We're innovating with inspiration from the hard-working men and women that proudly sit on our equipment every day. So you can be sure that every one of us have you in mind when a machine or implement comes down that line. We know how hard you work. We'll do the same. This is Kubota.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
We are back. The time is 7:36. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Taylor and Trese, TNT here with you, along with our guest, Miss Holly Miner. How are you this morning, Holly?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here.
We're
I'm so excited you're here. I know you're a little nervous, but you have your emotional support water.
Yes.
So, and you have your extra emotional support water behind you. So I think we've got you covered.
Yes, I'm glad I'm doing it with you.
Making sure you're good. Yes.
I know. I was telling Trese before. I was like, okay, so she like decorates and stuff, and she looks up your video, and she's like, oh my god, I need help with my fall decorating.
I'm already going to pepper you with questions. Like,
Yes.
what is out, what's in type of thing. But first and foremost, Taylor, tell folks what her YouTube channel and all that stuff
Yes.
is.
Okay. So Holly is a local gal. She's from Thorsby. Her YouTube channel is simply Lake and Lace. And you got started on YouTube because of your cousin May, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And what's
May made it?
Yes,
Yeah.
she's my cousin.
Yes. And so tell everyone that doesn't know you just a little bit about you, like a little bit of background.
So I've always loved rearranging my bedroom. Even whenever I was little, I would even kick my sister out of her bedroom, organize it, rearrange it, and then do a big ta-da moment.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Move that bus.
yes, the big reveal. Yep, all the time, y'all. And then
She was doing extreme home makeover
I
at 9.
I was. And then in high school, I was always the girl with the pink camera, capturing everything, videotaping everything, but never really thought nothing about it. That's just what I love to do. And then whenever, I think it was 2016 or 2017, my husband and I got a double wide trailer put on our family land, and a lot of people were asking me how I was going to decorate it and stuff. So I was like, I've seen Instagram, some people that I follow just posting the pictures of their homes. I think it's probably whenever this kind of first started getting big.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just going to do that for fun. So I created a new account, started doing that, and then my cousin May noticed I was doing it, and she was like, let me come film your home. So I was like, okay, like so exciting. So she did, and she was like, you need to start a YouTube channel. And I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds fun. Never thought that I would have been where I am now, and just have to be able to stay at home, be a stay-at-home mom, and just film my everyday life with decorating and recipes and
Things you already love
yeah.
and were hobbies. Not everybody gets to do that.
yes. So it is so much fun, and I love it. So that's how it all got started.
Yes.
I
and
also
it's-
have to. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I
Go
want to
ahead.
say
I don't know what to
noticed.
look at.
I know, it's okay. I noticed when you came in, and I'm not. I love other people's fashion. I can never get away with 90% of what other people do. But I did notice. How old are you?
35. I just turned
You
35 this year.
you are wearing something on your body that I wore when I was 15. What do you think it is?
My jelly
Your
shoes.
jelly shoes.
I wore them too, but they were a little bit different. I think they had the buckle, but I love them.
Yes, we wore those.
I've been
out.
scared to try them.
Well,
I
I
don't
will
want to get
say-
blisters.
When it's hot outside,
They cause blisters.
Well, these are from Target, and they are not as comfortable as my Walmart ones.
Really?
yeah, depends on.
I think you need to size up.
Some
Oh,
of them
yeah.
are a little more stiffer, and
Yes.
it's the harder, stiffer ones that are
Oh,
the
yeah.
worst ones, because when it's hot outside, you slip and slide in those
Yeah.
things. And back then, we didn't have the little footy socks.
Oh, yeah.
It was like you couldn't wear socks with that.
Yeah.
Kind of. You probably couldn't now anyway, but still, I love that that's coming back in fashion because they've probably figured out how to make them a little bit more comfortable
Yes.
than they were back then.
And I'm old enough now to where I have seen things come back around.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. I've seen it come back a few times. So.
See, and I think that's why I'm a hoarder, because I'm like, I know this is going to
Yes.
be popular again. I'm
Yep.
not getting rid of it. All my hats, my felt hats,
Oh yeah.
It'll come
I'm
back
clinging
around
to them.
sometime.
Yeah.
I'm clinging to them. But anyway, okay, so your channel, I want to say one of the first videos that I watched, it was like an arts and crafts channel.
Oh gosh.
or a video.
Yeah, I wasn't holding the camera right. You
It
have
might
to
have
hold
been-
the phone a certain way.
Yeah.
And it was like a shorts video.
Honestly, it might have been like a fall craft or maybe a Christmas craft.
It was with some of my friends. I was
Yes.
like, let's do this little fall craft together. Yes.
It's crazy how you've evolved because I know that one, like you said, it's like real small.
Yes.
And then it's so dark, which I don't think that
Yes.
ring lights and stuff were a thing
No.
then. So how have you seen YouTube evolve and like your recording style evolve since you started?
Well, I use a camera every now and then, but I usually still just record everything with my phone, and I want to get away from that, but something happened with my camera settings. I've been on TikTok trying to figure it out. I can't figure it out, so I was like, maybe I just need to get a new camera.
Yeah.
But the phone is just so easy. I edit from my phone and everything, and I feel like I'm always like, maybe my channel would grow a little bit more if I put more into trying to figure out how to use the camera and mics and things
I
like
don't think
that.
people can tell though, because
I
I mean
can't
your
tell. I
quality.
don't have the vision for that, so I cannot tell.
Yeah, I think that the
but I think
quality of
some
our
people
phones
can.
now are
Yeah.
so high that you
Yeah.
can't, unless you're in that, you
And
can't really
whenever
tell.
I can start telling that the footage is getting bad, I'll just get another phone to upgrade because the camera's usually better.
And I will say too, I think at some point to keep it, I don't know, more relatable for folks, the more simple it seems, if that makes any sense,
yeah.
it's the better
Yeah.
it is. I don't think it
Yes.
has to be this, this thing that looks like it was
Yes.
produced and edited
Yeah.
and, it took hours or whatever to do. I mean, I just think that when you're doing it the way you're doing it, I think people relate to it.
And that's what a lot of people tell me. But I compare myself a lot to people that have bigger channels, and I can just tell it's just so much more different. But then also, there's other channels that have a big following, and they do what I do, just simple vlog style videos. So I'm like, I just can't. You don't know the algorithm, so I just post what I love.
I think and I think that's
And
what
that's
you
the
need
way
to
it
keep
goes.
to,
Yeah.
for sure. Well, I am so when it fall and Christmas time are the only two times I decorate my house for any kind of theme. And when I do fall, it looks like autumn just threw up in my house. But so my thing is when I'm decorating, is it faux pas to put too many different types of pumpkins in the same spot? Like, do you know what I'm saying? If I have a pumpkin, do you a ceramic pumpkin here, another wooden pumpkin, or a different kind of pumpkin? Can you put them all in the same spot, or do you need to not? Because
But
I will
there's
just
different
hodgepodge
opinions
it.
out there.
Okay.
And I feel like you just need to do what you love, honestly, because I love a certain style. Other people love a different style. And I've, on my channel before, tried to do like a what's in, what's out, but I'm like, I don't even like doing this because what's out, somebody still may love. And if I say it's out and they love watching my channel and stuff, they may be like, oh, well, I need to get rid of that. And I just don't think that's fair. Like, it's your home, do what you love. But if you are wanting my opinion on what I personally love, I don't mind giving it to people, but it's just
WWHD.
yes.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I think I would probably spread them out, and I do have a lot of pumpkins, but I try to almost style different vignettes. So like, almost tell a story with each space instead of just throwing a whole bunch of my fall decor just in one place. And like, I try to mix it in with everyday decor instead of like, I don't like to take all of my everyday decor away
Right.
just to add in the seasonal touches.
Okay.
So that's what I like to do.
Well, and I also noticed that, and I think this is a big thing now. This kind of caught on, I would say, about 4 or 5 years ago when I really noticed it. Everybody wants to put the flowers out, but not everybody has a green thumb. If you're like me, when I say a black thumb, I
Yeah.
may as well just have a black hand, because when I get a plant, it's gonna die.
Yeah.
It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I think there are a lot of folks out there that want to do that but can't.
Yes.
But the flowers that are in style now, that you can just buy them and they look real, like a real mum,
Yeah.
and you just stick them in a planter and you don't have to do anything with them. Yay or
That's
nay?
what I did this year.
So that's
Okay,
you're
I
pro that.
love gardening. Love it. But I'm with you. Our front porch gets so much sun
Yeah.
that our moms just fry. And I'm like, I've been on the hunt for a few years now for the perfect ones, because if I get fake flowers, I want them to look real.
Exactly.
And so I found some at Hobby Lobby this year, and I was so excited.
And they don't advertise with us, but it's okay because people are going to want to know where to get these things because that is what I'm going to have to do.
Yes, they looked so realistic. I've even seen, I think Balsam Hill had some, and they are very pricey, and to me, they still didn't look real, so I never tried to get those. But whenever I saw these at Hobby Lobby, I was like, these are great. So I've already shared them all over my pages because I'm like, this is like, if you cannot keep things alive, this is what you need to get.
Trese spray paints hers every year.
My mom did that.
I'm just messing with
My
you.
mom
People
killed
do
one of
that.
her.
Yeah.
I can't spray paint them because they're
Calling
crispy.
you
They
out.
fall off the stem.
Yes, she had a evergreen on her front porch, and it didn't say evergreen, so she spray painted it. It was out there for the longest time. I was like, "This looks great."
I love it.
Oh my goodness.
I absolutely love it. So, how do you decide what content you're going to create? Like, is it just whatever you're feeling in the moment, or do you sit and plan it out and go,
Both.
I'm going to, so it's a little bit of both,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm always doing something every day just because I love home decor, and I'm all the time looking on Pinterest and Instagram and getting inspired, and sometimes I'll be in the bed. I'm a night owl, so this was early for me this morning.
Bless it. It's
So
early
I
for
was
me
like,
too.
yeah.
She was just on Pinterest 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was, I'll be in the bed at midnight sometimes, and I'll get an idea, and I have got out of bed and especially like in the fall or Christmas season, get up and play around with the little vignette and then go back to bed. But so I will film just whatever I have going for that week. And then I do have a section in my phone with notes that I have, like the days I post on Monday and Thursdays, and I'll put like the ideas and like, I guess my like titles for my YouTube videos, and I'll just add whatever in. So I may be decorating that day, and I'm like, we're making a new recipe tonight that I saw on Pinterest, so I'm just going to film that too. So
Okay, so you do a lot of recipes. Is it quick and easy stuff
Yes.
for the busy people?
Yes,
'Cause-
that's my husband is the cook in our family, but I do like to play around with new recipes and things, but most of the time it is quick, easy recipes because I'm busy doing other things.
Yeah.
And I think Taylor, you like to cook and experience and do stuff
try
like that.
to.
I mean, she's made some stuff for the pumpkin stuff you made last year.
No,
the
that
dip.
was
was that
Allie.
Liz?
Do you know Allie
Who made the
Marcel?
pumpkin dip?
I don't
She's
know.
from here. Her maiden name's Allie Hall.
I don't
She's
think
on
so.
TikTok.
I'll have to go look.
I
at
thought
that.
you
yes.
made that. Did you just have
No.
her in?
Yeah, she came
Okay.
in. But I try to. I try to make stuff.
She's
Sometimes
very
mine.
crafty.
I'd like for mine to be small and Bailey be able to cook, but if mine fails, it's like we're going to McDonald's.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's not the. This isn't the hors d'oeuvres. This isn't the
No, I'll go to
appetizer.
cook something, and Drew like, "Oh, I was going to cook that tonight." I was like, "Okay,
Like
sounds
have
good to
at
me."
it. Yeah.
My poor hubby, he waits till I get home and says, "What are we having for dinner?" And I was like, "I'm not hungry," so he ate just broccoli, cauliflower,
Cereal
and carrots
and
last
sunny.
night.
Now, I do love looking up recipes, and I'm a very seasonal girl. So I'm like, here's my recipes I want to try for fall. Here's the ones I want to try.
Okay,
and I love
like
doing
that with stuff.
Yes, it makes it more fun.
Okay, chili.
Yes.
All year round food or only fall and winter?
No.
Oh, I couldn't imagine eating
See,
chili
no,
right
who
now.
eats chili right now?
Psychos, I do.
William
Sorry
Jeffrey
if you do, but
My husband, he wants chili any time of
No.
the year,
Oh
and we
my gosh.
eat it.
Does he work outside?
No, he works at Greenview.
so he
Okay.
thinks it's winter all year long because
Yeah,
he's in
He's
a
just
hospital.
one of these people that if he likes the food, he doesn't care what time of the year it is. Like,
I know.
I mean, my kids would eat green bean casserole
No,
3 times a week because.
Yeah.
But to me, that is a Thanksgiving and Christmas.
No, see, I would do the green bean casserole all the time, but no, not chili. Really, not even soups. Soups
No.
is like fall and winter, and that's it. It's too hot.
Do you
Okay,
think
see,
soup's
that's
a
my
meal?
mindset.
Yes, soup's a meal.
B and Bailey, we've gone rounds about this. He's like, soup is not a meal; it's an appetizer.
Oh gosh.
But no, it's not. If it has meat in it,
Yeah.
and you can put
For
cornbread
sure.
with
We do
it.
a lot
Even
of
if it's
soups
potatoes
in
in
the
the
Yes,
winter
I love
time.
a
It's
soup.
easy.
Yeah,
and
even potato.
filling.
Yes.
But you can put little things with it. Soups. You can do like a little sandwich or,
Yeah.
Oh,
or
yeah, soups
something
and
like that.
sandwiches.
I mean,
Yes.
that's nothing. Yeah.
Or we do like little appetizers with them a lot.
Yeah.
Pigs in a blanket
Yes.
and whatever.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Sorry.
We're not. No.
Sorry. sorry.
This is
They're
a pig-free station.
Sorry.
No piggy products.
It's National Bacon Day too, ma'am.
It's National Bacon Lovers Day.
Did y'all already tell them there was a pig here?
Yes, he was on earlier.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
I was going to bring him in.
He got really annoyed and started squealing. So I was like, well, we're going to break.
That's so funny.
I didn't reel it back in. Okay, so you said you get up in the middle of the night and decorate. How long did it take Drew to get used to that? Does he wake up sometimes? Does he notice things are different?
I don't think he notices things are different because he does not care what I do, but he will be like, it's 2:00 in the morning. Are you going to bed? And that's not all the time, but it's a pretty good bit. I just can't sleep. I feel like once Kason goes to sleep, I have a 3-year-old. Once he goes to sleep, I'm like, it's my quiet time.
Yes, it's like it's my free time.
Yes.
See, I will decorate for fall, and hubby is prepared a little bit, I think, because he knows it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And he'll make little comments. Or his comment is, "Oh, when did you get that? Where'd you get that?" or whatever. And
Drew
what
does
I
not
can
notice.
never remember. Like, if I set my mantle up a certain way, from year to year, I can't remember each time how I did it. I never can remember because I'm not a content creator. I don't take pictures and try to remember any of that. So
It's like, look, I've just
it
been trying to
never
hide
looks
this
the same.
from you. Okay.
But I will like collect things throughout the year that I find that I think, oh, I can use it for this or use it, cause especially if it's on clearance or sale, I can say,
I'm a big
oh,
sale
well, I'll
girl.
use that next year.
Yes.
So I may have it for a whole year before I actually use it.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I mean, I noticed that he does notice sometimes when I arrange something.
Oh, no, Drew doesn't. But it's probably because I'm constantly rotating things in and out. But, I mean, I love doing it, so it's great. But it's also, like, whenever I go out and about shopping, I'm like, well, this is my job, so I have to go shopping. I'm like, this is great.
I'm a full-time shopper.
What a
Nothing
job.
wrong with that.
Yeah.
Well, what is something that people assume about you just from watching you and like knowing you online that isn't true, or vice versa, something that they wouldn't think?
I think that, okay, now I am OCD, so our house does, like, before I go to bed at night, most every night I'm resetting the house, so when I wake up in the morning, it just starts our morning off right. So, but I think that they think that, like, Kason doesn't get to play with his toys or he doesn't have his little gadgets everywhere, but I've tried to share a lot that all of his stuff in the chaos is behind me. And I have to do voiceovers a lot because, again, Kason is with me a lot. My mom will keep him some for play dates, and my mother-in-law, like, I have great help, but for the most part, he's there with me. So they're like, oh, we want to hear Kason. I'm like, no, you don't. He's screaming, throwing toys up against the wall. Like, I can't even concentrate, so this is a voiceover video. But all the chaos is behind me. So, like, if I'm filming in the living room, I've moved his high chair out of there. I've moved all of his toys, thrown them in the playroom, and then as soon as I'm through recording, the pillows from the couch are all over the floor, and it's just chaos again.
It's
but
just normalcy.
Yes.
It's normal.
Yes, but
Behind the
people
scenes.
don't want to see that. Like, they're on my channel for relaxing, clean with me videos and decorate with me videos, and so I wanted to try to keep it, you know, pretty. And so
It's like, clean with me.
Yes.
Okay, just clean this. Now I'm going to the kitchen. Oh, gotta go back. Clean the room
it's
again.
a constant back and forth cleaning
And I
up.
think people forget that like, your life is real life.
Yes.
I mean, because you're sharing your daily life with everyone. So
It's
you're
okay
going
to get a peek
have
of what's
Oh,
going
I
on
give
a little
them
bit
peeks.
behind the because I think sometimes during these types of videos people think everything is perfect,
Yes,
and it's not.
And I always try to be real on my channel, and sometimes I probably tell them more
Then the
than I
TMI.
probably should. But I just love it. Like, I want people to just be able to be, like, I want to be relatable, and I'm a stay-at-home mom, and we live on the farm, and I mean, it's just, it is what it is, and
You're
I
just
feel
getting
like
to do what you
yes,
love.
How was that sharing the process of selling your mobile home and building a house on the
yes.
family land?
So our dream was to always build there one day, and with me growing my YouTube, and I done Young Living, you know, that's how me and you met for a while. And so with me doing those things, I actually was working part-time somewhere, and then he retired, and then I was full-time my own boss, and I was like, this is scary, and I was freaking out. And Drew was like, Holly, I don't know why you're freaking out. You're fine. Like, you'll be able to pour more into this. And so anyway, after a few years, we were able to sell the double wide and build our dream home right beside his family, and it's
That's
just so
awesome.
nice.
I'm getting tickled at let's see, Kayla
That's my cousin.
Robinson,
Yes.
she says Austin's asking when he can get her stuff down. So he's like all about fall too, but then she says,
giving some
she
secrets
said, you also
away.
have to fight for your life, but you do it so beautifully.
Well, Kayla, I feel like she fights for her life too. She's got 2 littles.
Yes,
and
she
she's all the
does.
time posted too.
Yes.
I think people forget, like, Mom, we're literally out here like surviving.
Apparently,
yeah.
Surviving most of the time, not thriving.
Yes.
Because it doesn't get all posted.
Yeah, well, no,
No.
some of it you can't because it's just
Yeah.
like, okay, this isn't going well right now. But I
Yes.
get it. I mean,
And then, and
come back
two,
to it.
I'm on my phone a lot, and I hate that because, like, Casey's watching me, and I'm like, I'm working. And Drew will be, like, trying to tell me something, and I'm like, hold on, I'm posting this. And I'm like, I feel so bad about this, but I don't have, like, a place to go to be able to work. Like, I'm just working in my home, so it's like, when do you shut it off?
It's hard.
Yeah.
That is the hard part, I think.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people don't realize that it does.
It never really.
It never
It doesn't,
really
doesn't stop. No, anytime that I'm doing something and I'm like, oh, this is so fun, let me record it. But I don't mind it. And a lot of people are like, does that not take away from the experience? And to me, it doesn't, because like I said, in high school, I was all the time just capturing things, and I love capturing the memories. So it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't faze me. I don't know if the people around me are like, I think they're just used to it now though, and they love being on there. So.
Well, and I think a lot of times people don't realize, like, you don't have to film the entire time you're somewhere
Oh no.
to get content. Because I know it's like whenever during COVID, and I told you, I was like, I think I'm going to start a YouTube. You know, me and Mom, the first trip we went to, I was filming the whole time. And
Oh,
then
gosh,
most
yes.
of the stuff didn't get used.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people think is that, okay, I'm going to post, like, I'm going to post a video. I have to
Yes.
record all of it. People aren't going to watch all of it.
No.
They don't want to see every single thing you did. They want to see the highlights.
Yes.
And that takes what?
Yeah.
A couple of seconds?
Yeah, not long at all.
To record?
And I've been
Yeah.
doing it so long that it's like, oh, I know I want this in it, I want this in it. And it's just a quick mash record with your phone
Yes.
down. So it's gotten much easier.
Yeah. Well, you've built up this business now, and it's a business you've been working with other businesses
Yes.
in like sponsored videos and stuff like that. So tell us about how, not the behind the scenes of how that goes, but what's the most exciting one that you've done so far?
So I have 3 that I love, but the biggest one, and I still get chills talking about it, is Mackenzie Childs, because I have always loved Mackenzie Childs.
Yes.
And I was going through a slump. Like, I always try to remember, don't look at the following count or the watching views, but I mean, you kind of get in your head and it's hard.
Yeah.
And so I was going through a slump, and I was like, is it still even worth it anymore? And I'm just not growing. And like the next week, I got a email collab to partner with Mackenzie Childs, and I was like, oh my
That is
gosh. And I
wild.
was like, thank you, Jesus, because it's like, I feel like I'm exactly where God wants me to be in my everyday life, in my career. And it was just like the biggest God wink. And I was like, this is so great. I was like
That is-
texting all my friends. So I got to get a lot of Mackenzie Child pumpkins. But then I had QVC reach out twice, and I got to collab with them.
That is
And I got-
amazing.
Yes. And then also Balsam Hill. And so those 3, I was like, this is just so crazy.
So did they just find your content, or did you reach out to them?
No,
How
they
did
just
that
found
happen?
me.
Oh, wow.
I
Wow,
know,
girl.
And I don't really have that big of a following. I think for around here, people think that I do, but like honestly, from the other people that I watch and all, like my channel is very small, and so getting those collaborations, I was like, this is so crazy, and it just gave me the extra push that I needed.
I
so.
bet.
And I think getting in a slump is normal and natural.
Yeah.
No matter what you're in,
Yes.
it just happens. You just get in that mindset,
Yes.
and then you get that recharge though, and that gave you your recharge
Yes.
to keep going.
And I don't think that I have second guessed it since then. I was like, okay, the subscriber count does not matter.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Child reached out to me, so
That's right.
I'm excited.
I would think the creativity got a recharge too at that
yeah.
point, because
Yes.
you're like excited, your
Yes.
adrenaline's going, and so it kind of puts you in a
Yes.
a hole.
I would
This
think so,
was
too.
a sweet little moment too. While I was filming the clip for the Mackenzie Child, I was acting like I was going to get the boxes from the front porch. I had already opened them up and everything, but you pretend. So I went and got them off the front porch, and a butterfly came and it was so beautiful. It landed right in front of the boxes. I was like, oh, this is so sweet. So just little details like that. just
That
make me
moment
happy.
was like
Yeah.
perfect. Did you get a film? Of
Yes,
it?
I did.
Oh,
Okay,
I
that's
love
awesome.
that. Oh my goodness. Well, for people that see you in public, because you are around, you're always at stores. You're always at our favorite stores.
Yes.
If someone sees you, do they need to be taking pictures of you from far off and be like, oh my gosh, that's Holly? Or could they come up and talk to you? Do you like talking to your followers?
I love talking to my followers, and I try to tell that on my channel all the time. And like I said, for me having just a smaller account, it is so crazy to me. It has gotten to where every time we go out, somebody recognizes me or my family, even like at the beach. And then we were in Nashville one time, and I'm like, this is just crazy.
In Nashville?
Yes, we were in line to get on the boat, and somebody was like, are you the Blue Wagon Lights? And I tell them all the time, I'm like, y'all better be on your best behavior because everybody's watching the boat. I said, we don't know who's out there that's watching our channel because we're always cutting up and acting a fool. So anyway, we always just laugh about that. And then one time my sister-in-law and her husband, they were in Disney World and Universal, and somebody messaged me and said, is your sister-in-law in Universal? Because I just saw her, and I told Addison, I said, y'all better behave. The eyes are on you. But no, I love it, and I love talking to them because it doesn't, like, I'm just talking to a camera all day. And so it makes it feel much more, like, I know I get to chat with them in the comments and all, but it makes it feel much more personal whenever they come up to me and chat with me. And I have a lot, like, that's all I watch is YouTube, really. And if I see one of my YouTube friends that don't know me, I feel like we're best friends. And if I see them out and about, I'm saying, hey, I want a picture, I want a hug. Just because to me, they do feel like they're friends and family, just watching them every day. And I've had really good conversations just in Home Goods. A few weeks ago, a lady came up to me and recognized me, and we talked. And Drew and I, we miscarried a few months ago, and we talked, and she was like, I'm so sorry, I've been praying for you, and we were crying in Home Goods, and I was like, this is just, I love it. I love the community of it.
Yeah. Because you get support from places you never would know, because that's a tough thing to go through.
Oh, yeah.
So very
and I was
sorry.
like, ready to tell my story on that on YouTube, and I was like dreading having to film it and relive it, but I wanted it to be out there to maybe be some encouragement to my followers on there's still joy whenever you go through these valleys. And I had so many people just reach out and tell me their experience, and it was just healing, and I don't know, I just love it. I love my community that I've built over on YouTube. And Instagram. It's just such a great support system. I love them so much.
Yeah. Well, I feel like so many people go through stuff like that, and you really don't know because it's so, like, taboo. And more people are talking about it now, but I think it's so strong of you to talk about it on your channel and open up not only to the ones who love your channel and our community, but there's also haters out there, too, that you have to think about. And,
yeah, there's definitely haters.
And I didn't realize that.
Just mean.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until I think that you said something about, like, on your story. It's probably been a few years ago, and I was like, what?
Yes.
So I Googled it. I was like, what is this? And I tell Bailey all the time, I'm like, I'm going to see what they're saying about Holly. Like, it's crazy.
It is.
It's just
I feel
psycho
like they can
stuff.
they can twist things, but sometimes I do check it, and I'm like, they're probably right on that. So, I try to, I don't know. I don't let what they say get to me because you always hear hurt people, and I pray for the bullies a lot. Like, I really do, because I'm like,
You should,
people that are that mean and hateful, they just, that they
have
don't
something
have
going on themselves. Yeah.
And I have to agree with that. I think that's true.
Absolutely.
Because nobody that's super happy, wants to bully other people.
And bring somebody down like that. Yeah.
But I think you're doing a wonderful job. You're such a light. You're such an inspiration to all of us and our Chilton County girl, as the Moreland crew calls you.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
they
love
say you're
Moreland.
a local celebrity on
you
here.
are.
And they also love the Cason content.
Oh,
It's like, keep it coming.
I love the Casey content. Y'all, he is so smart.
Caitlin Lucas said, small account, my behind. All right. Well, I wish that I didn't have to go teach 12 3-year-olds, but I do. So we're going to have you back soon.
Absolutely.
I love to be
Enjoy
back.
it.
This was fun.
So much fun. I told you.
I know. I was
It's
like
so
really
low-key.
nervous. Drew and I were talking. He was asking me questions, and I was like, "Why did I say yes to this?" But this was fun. It's just like talking with friends.
Yes. Well, tell everyone watching that may not already follow you. Where can they follow you and find you online?
So on YouTube, I post every Monday and Thursday. Sometimes that changes, but that's what I've been pretty consistent with for a while now. And then I also have Instagram and TikTok, and that's kind of like more behind the scenes, just like fast, this is what we're doing, and posted. I love Instagram and TikTok, but it's a little bit more personal over there too. So,
Yeah.
Or definitely Instagram being in the stories.
And all of the handles are simply Lake and Lace?
Yes. Yeah, so please go and subscribe and hit that follow button.
Yes. So thank you so
How they
much,
always do, hit
Holly.
that follow
Yes, yes, a thumbs up.
Thank you so much for coming on today. We really enjoyed it. And like I said, we'll have to have you a little later. You may can come cook for us. We've got a whole
Oh,
kitchen
no.
back there.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
sure.
It'll
Like a
be,
little fall
why not?
snack.
oh, we can make a soup maybe.
Yeah.
I think so. Do something fun. No.
That
Easy.
does sound fun. It'll be easy ones. No, not. It won't be
That's what we
complicated
love.
ones.
Well, y'all, it is 8:06. That means we are done for the day. It is Thursday, October the 20th, and we'll be back bright and early tomorrow at 6 a.m. So thank you for tuning in to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach